Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show. A show about... No, that's the wrong chord. No.
Can you tell we rehearsed this for an hour? This is unbelievable. Right? You fucking jerk off. Now he's reaching for another guitar, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3 guitars in the room, and he's the only one. Oh, God. You're like one step away from being like those douchebags who are like, anyway, here's Wonderwall, so like, maybe we should wind this in. I fucked up, ladies and gents.
Okay. Clearly, the intro needs some work.
Yeah.
Well.
This is why this is episode 0, what you're hearing right now, because we're still trying to work out the kinks and what this is. I'm your co-master of ceremonies, Alex McCarran, alongside
Your co-master of ceremonies, Stephen Sweamy.
We need to work on the nicknames too. It's excellent.
I've got it. Hello, and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, hello, and the little round-headed buffoon that is Alex McCarran.
What? Like, I know we're going to end the show with a copyright strike, but I think we started with one too. Like, I'm not sure how legal that is. What? It's not like Gervais sues people all the time. Anyway.
I know. Okay, so
what are we doing? Why are we here? What's this about?
I feel like I'm here because I have nothing better to do on a Wednesday afternoon.
Spoilers, we film these all at once.
And I feel like I'm kind of here because I was forced into it.
A little bit.
But, you know, Frode's got to do what Frode's got to do.
Let's talk about how the negotiations for this went down. I said, you want to do a podcast? You said, can I sing on it? I said, not really. You said, I'm there. And so now we're in a room with 3 guitars and you. So, I mean, this is what we're sort of doing.
I feel like it's worked out for the best for me, though.
Yeah.
At some point, and I'm in a good reach of those guitars right now.
I sat on the wrong side of the desk, to be honest, because in future I should sit on the guitar side just so I can fucking bat you down when you try and play some sort of shit.
So no, I mean, I feel like we're really doing this, you know, doing it for the humour, doing it because we want to.
Doing it for the humour. That is very much up to interpretation.
Guarantee that got a few laughs there.
The thing is, I wanted to record this, but I was genuinely fine with not putting it anywhere. Because I feel like the 2 people who listen to this are probably the 2 people who should be in this room with us, just chatting shit anyway.
Or maybe it's just the 2 people doing the podcast.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Are we going to listen to our own shit? That's kind of egotistical. Did you ever do that when you were in a band? You listen to your own shit?
I used to listen to my own shit all the time. We used to record it, play it back, and then I'd sit there and listen to it. I downloaded the first Refrain album. Refrain, everybody. The first
cheap plug, ladies and gents, for a band that doesn't exist anymore. Facebook page still exists.
I used to listen to Refrain on Bandcamp all the time at www.bandcamp.com/refrain band. No, I'd sit there for hours. And, I mean, it was drill boring shit.
You were okay. You had a couple of good shit.
But I mean, who doesn't like M.A.S.S?
I mean, yeah, that's all you were basically. You were M.A.S.S tribute band.
We were.
Musical band.
But you know,
never mind.
Everybody's got to start somewhere, like this podcast, for instance.
Yeah, this
right now,
is garbage as well. Ladies and gents, don't think that I'm here going, oh yeah, this is...
It doesn't get any better, by the way.
This is your fucking peak right now. No, it isn't.
So the show is pretty much a culmination of boredness and horrendously clever idea. But we're going to sit here. We're going to sit here for about 40 minutes each week. Or about 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, probably.
And then we're going to bang out some hopefully humorous anecdotes and some funny topics. And just discuss things and get our views and opinions. If you don't like it, turn off now.
Wait, well, we just got rid of everybody. I think for... Thanks. I think we need to sort of hone on what the idea. What's the podcast called, Steve? What's the podcast called?
The podcast is called M.A.S.S.
Why is it called that?
And do you really want me to go into why it's called Mass?
Well, yeah, we did it the other day, didn't we? We were spitballing names.
Okay, well...
I wanted to call it Alan and Steve's Excellent Adventure. That was shouted down.
We spitballing names, and then for some reason a Jewish joke or a jihad joke came up. And then I said, Mass. Because they go to Mass every Sunday.
We did this, didn't we? Yeah.
They go to Mass every Sunday.
Yeah.
And Mass is McCarran Alex,
which is
Swaby Stephen.
Which is
and they go to Mass. So it's sort of linked from there.
Yeah, I thought the name was great. I thought the fact that Jews went to Mass probably not great. Although I'm not entirely certain now, I'm doubting myself.
But they do go to Mass.
I don't think so. I think it's Catholics and stuff.
I 100% think that Jews go to Mass. Catholics don't go to Mass.
Catholics do. It's like
because Catholics celebrate God.
The fucking
Catholics go to church.
Right, what?
Catholics go to church.
Yeah, but isn't Mass like what's it called, the Eucharist? Like, you know, where they eat the bread and drink the wine and that sort of stuff.
I don't.
So he's googling this now, ladies and gentlemen, just because.
I don't know.
And he stopped saying ladies and gentlemen, as if any women are listening to this. You turn off.
Mass.
This is fucking garbage.
Religion. Service of the Roman Catholic Church.
There you go. You see, it's the fucking Eucharist, right?
Yeah, the Eucharist.
There you go. You see.
Well done.
You see.
I always thought
not bad for an old timer.
No, I always thought that Mass was just, I don't know, like where a lot of people get together and pray.
Oh, like a mass congregation sort of thing. Yeah. You see.
Never realised.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
I always just thought Christians celebrated God.
Here's the weird thing about Catholics. Right.
Are we talking about Catholics?
Yeah.
What do Christians celebrate?
Catholics are Christians. It's like Christians are.
So why aren't they just called Catholics?
Because Catholics are different.
But
because you got like the umbrella of Christians, right? And then you got like Catholics and Protestants and like Eastern Orthodoxy and all sorts of shit in there. So you got like different subsections.
I feel like I'm on Larry King.
Why? Because there's a bald guy in glasses shouting at you. Like, here's the weird thing about Catholics, right? I know a couple of Catholics in my time. A couple of Catholics who are physicists.
Is it that they believe in God?
That's us. That's weird thing number one. Weird thing number two is transubstantiation. Do you know what that is?
Isn't that like opacity and transparency?
That's transparency. No, different thing. This is about when they eat the body and drink the blood.
Isn't that cannibals?
No, when they give them the bread in church and they're like, this is the body of Christ, and then they give them the wine and they're like, this is the
But
body
really,
of
it's
Christ.
just a packet of Hovers from Tesco.
Yeah, pretty much. But they actually believe, Catholics, that in the mouth it turns into the body of Christ, and then they eat it.
Is that not cannibalism?
That was my question to a Catholic. I was shouted at.
You were shouted at? You asked that to a Catholic?
Well,
Go on, tell me.
Well, I just said, like, I'm quite interested in religion, by which I mean religion is a bunch of cross shit. So, and if you believe your mad beliefs, whatever, I'm not going to challenge that, but if you come in and start saying, oh, man, why don't you look at God? Get the fuck out of here, right? he's looking at me now. I'm pointing a pen at him as well.
Very tolerant.
I'd be tolerant, but don't come and shove it down my throat. That's fine. It's like having a penis. Don't shove it down my throat. We'll be fine. That's the thing you got to remember here. But I just said, so if you actually believe in transubstantiation, she was like, yeah, which is where it literally becomes the blood and it literally becomes the body. I said, well, how? So would you eat people? She's like, oh no. I was like, well, Jesus was a person, according to what you believe, and also history, even though he wasn't, And
obviously they eat the blood of Christ all the time.
Yeah, and they eat the blood of Christ all the time. I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
Well, I've just Googled 10 fun Catholic facts.
This would be what the majority of the show is. This is meant to be the intro. We got to the name.
10 full Catholic facts for you.
I didn't set the fucking timer for this, by the way. I forgot.
The number one is the Catholic Church is the mother of modern university.
Meh.
What's your views on that, Alex?
Is this what the show's going to be? Me shitting on Christianity and then never being on again?
Here's number 4. The Vatican's largest export is postage stamps.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Didn't know that.
I had an uncle who used to collect postage stamps. Shout out to Uncle Robert.
Catholics not only read the Bible, but put the Bible together. I feel like that shouldn't really be on here because everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Everybody.
Hey, you know who wrote the Bible? Christians.
Really?
Fun fact.
What are the odds?
Fact of the day. Why are we reading out top 10 lists? I
don't know.
Let's go back to why I want to start this podcast, to have longer, more interesting conversations in light of Chuck Klosterman, which is a segment we'll get to later, who's a great sort of essayist and big fan of his. And
so why is it that you want to do this podcast? Because I'm here because I have the equipment.
You're not. Yo, I requested this before you even got the equipment. If you remember rightly, you're not like a mercy pick.
But I feel like I am now.
No.
No, I'm not. I know I'm wanted.
We talk about this shit anyway.
It's true.
It's the thing.
I feel like I deserve money for it.
I mean, I have...
Maybe not necessarily money, but some sort of income.
I have literally no money to give you. But, you know.
No, you don't pay me.
Alright, okay, what?
They pay us.
They pay us for this. Boy, we got to up our quality. If we start, like, what's the fucking thing? Patreon? Is that the thing?
What?
You know Patreon? The thing where people pay you to do shit?
I thought you were talking about, like, the New England Patriot.
No. Big up Tom Brady, though. Greatest of all time, 5 in a row. Not 5 in a row, 5 all time.
I think the greatest American football player is Dwayne Johnson in The Parent Trap.
Oh yeah, he played football player in that, didn't he?
That's not Parent Trap. Parent Trap's the one with Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, the one with the little chick.
That's
Will Smith's daughter?
That's called...
Was it Will Smith's daughter?
Yeah, no. She's just a generic black actress.
Maybe we should delete that. I really thought it was Will Smith's daughter. That's like not a racist thing. I was convinced.
No, her name's Peggy or
Peggy.
Annie
Is
or...
it Peggy Mitchell? Get out of my pub, Rock!
Wouldn't that be a film and a half? Imagine Dwayne The Rock Johnson coming home to Peggy Mitchell as his daughter.
Typecast again.
That would be so funny. I'm gonna lay the rock. I'm gonna lay the smack down on you.
Get
out of my head, pop!
And then Phil and Grant come out and it's just a triple threat for the title. That's what I want. Do that.
Between who? Phil Grant and The Rock? Or Phil Grant and Peggy?
Phil Grant and Peggy? The Rock's a special guest referee, we know this. If anyone's still listening, God bless you. I can see the viewing figures of this just tanking after about 5 minutes when we don't say anything.
I know, we're just talking about shit, aren't we? We had a genuine...
Yeah, we did. I do have a structure in front of me.
Structure schedule.
And we are literally still at point 1. And we don't show any sign of moving forward. Should we move forward with this?
I feel like we should move forward. I feel like the show's been introduced as M.A.S.S. and...
Yeah, we're called M.A.S.S. We'll work out the logistics of that later. It's going to post every Sunday as if it was a mass in a church of Christians, not Jews. As you said, Jewish people.
Okay, move on.
We should move on. You're going to have to put it in.
Move on, please.
Are we going to play a little tune between segments? This is why it's episode 0. We're still figuring this out.
I don't know, maybe. We should play the same tune every time.
Yeah. So we'll insert that now.
I'll do classical gas.
Okay, on with the show. So the second thing is always this week in review, which for this week was going to be why we done this podcast, but we sort of already done that. Boy,
I feel like we've talked about that for about 20 minutes now.
So what have you done this week? Talk to me. Talk to me because you haven't talked to me already.
This week, what have I done?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not actually done anything interesting.
Excellent.
Which really doesn't help for this.
What have you been doing? Just been swanning about.
A lot of eating, a lot of sleep. Just catching up. I've been tired, so I've just sort of
because we're off this week, right?
I've sort of been catching up on just life, just not letting life go by and just getting a bit of a snooze in. So I am getting life go by, but to the point in which I
What's
believe.
What's it say on your wrist again?
Carpe diem,
which means seize the day. All right. Yeah, we've been off this week, so we haven't been doing that much.
Yeah, we decided to do this podcast. We met together on Sunday. Was it Sunday night?
Sunday night, yeah.
And we spoke about putting this podcast together.
Over a couple of brewskis.
And we said originally that we'd be very drunk, and I feel like if we were, it'd be flowing so much more than it is now.
I feel like we're doing okay.
But then I feel like we're not doing too bad.
Like, we're going to get drunk at some stage. I feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah, because we're going to a quiz later.
Yeah. Spoilers, we record these all in one day, so like episode, whatever it is, 5 or 6 of this, we're going to be fucking shit-faced.
Episode 5 or 6, when I'm full of this.
Yeah. And I've just got my head on the microphone.
Yeah,
And we're just...
it's pure white noise.
Yeah. Which is arguably better than this.
It's an episode of white noise.
Yeah, in terms of me, not done a lot of uni work. Put a bookcase together. That's the thing I did. Build a bookcase. Been reading a lot.
What's your favourite book?
What's my favourite book?
Ever.
Oh, I don't know. That's hard. That's like favourite film ever.
Come back to me next week with your favourite book.
I don't know. I've been reading. What have I been reading at the moment? I've been reading Angels with Dirty Faces.
But is it your favourite?
Well, no. I'm just talking about what I've
So
been...
come back to me
Well,
with
this
your
is
favourite.
this week in review. I feel like we should, like...
Okay, what's it about then?
It's history.
Sell it. Right, let's imagine that you are a book salesman.
Okay.
Do those exist?
Yeah.
Let's
People
imagine.
pitch books to
Let's imagine.
organisations. And
Okay,
all
well, it's already been made, but let's imagine you're pitching it to me to read.
that. Right. Okay.
And yeah, go on. You've got 1 minute.
This is a lot of pressure.
I'll ask a question at the end.
Right. Okay.
I'll ask 2 questions at the end. Pitch your book to me. Go.
Okay, it's a book by Jonathan Wilson, who's a football writer, and it's about the history of Argentinian football, there's no book out there like that, so it's fascinating to me. So you go all the way from the 30s with like Ravzan Rat and people biting people, all the way through to Lionel Messi and people like that. Fascinating. Really good. It goes into the fact that in Argentinian football it's considered good to cheat, which is something I agree with. Not in the relationship context, but in every other context. I think people are too honourable now. We saw a game on the other day, fucking Sutton United. Who does Sutton play? Sutton played somebody good.
Arsenal.
Sutton played Arsenal, and a Sutton player goes down and dives, and they go, "Oh, plucky little Sutton." It's like, well, no. If that was anybody else, you'd have a fucking go. But no, because it's little Diddy Sutton, it's fine. No, I think it's fine for everybody. I think cheating's acceptable.
Okay, so I've got my questions.
Why are you ranting about Sutton?
in terms of the book. I'm a man that likes imagery. Is there any illustration?
There's, what you would like is the illustrated history of football, which some I've also read. I'll give you a copy of that book. Cause that's really good.
Is that in this book though?
No. There's
we're not selling 2 books.
I'm doing my goddamn
We're selling
best.
1 book. Not 2 for the price of 1.
You know, in a lot of books where they have those like picture pages in the middle, they have like 10 or 11 pages of pictures.
There's not many pictures.
Not really, no. It's like
okay, and then number 2, will it give me any indication as to how I can become a world-class footballer?
No, possibly a world-class.
I'm not reading it.
Okay,
I'm not
fine.
reading it.
Okay,
Push to the
good.
side. Each week, we're going to discuss a topic each. We're going to both bring a topic to the podcast. We're going to talk about it. We're just going to discuss it. We'll try and interlink them. Most of the time, they probably won't interlink because our minds work very differently, as I'm sure we'll see throughout this whole process.
He says we roll the eyes.
So, would you like topic 1, or am I going to have topic 1 this week?
You can have topic 1. You can kick us off.
Okay, I'll have topic 1. I'm going to go with... Oh, I've got a few written down.
Fucking hell, you
Okay.
have a lot of prep for this.
So my topic 1 is going to be...
I'm just going to take a
If you could be a Hollywood actor, who would you be, and why would you be them?
Alive or dead?
Well, I mean, it
Like, I wouldn't choose to be a dead guy.
doesn't really matter. You know, you don't choose to be a dead guy. If you choose to be a dead guy, then you're alive when he's alive.
So
You're not just like
career.
you're not just like rotting in the ground.
Well, yeah, I know. I wouldn't go.
It's not just like you choose to be Jade Goody and you're just there.
Keep that in. So I can have somebody from the past, so I could be that.
Yeah, you can have someone from the past, yeah, but you wouldn't live in the present. You wouldn't live in the present.
I can't say that.
You'd live in the past.
No, I can't say that. Who would you go? Give me some thinking time. Give me something, because you just sort of sprung this on me.
Who would I go?
Yeah.
I'd probably go for someone nice and simple, like Tobey Maguire.
Fucking Tobey Maguire. You have your pick of history, and you go for the worst Spider-Man of the last 20 years.
Well, I feel like he introduced superheroes
What else is
into
he
the
in?
world. Nothing. And listen, hear me out. Hear me
Get
out.
his IMDb up. I want to see
Hear
what
me
else
out.
he's in.
So,
'Cause, like-
I'd go Tobey Maguire, right? And I'd purely go Tobey Maguire because he's in Spider-Man, yeah? Makes a fair whack of money for that. Disappears for a while. Doesn't really do anything. But he is Tobey Maguire.
Precisely. Yeah, but
No, that's what I'd want. You know, you got your money. You made enough to live.
so you, out of the two of us, would want to be the one who disappears into anonymity.
I feel like I would.
Wow.
And then I'd return.
That's like the total
Oh, here you go.
opposite of like what I expected your answer. I thought it was going to be like,
So he did the Spider-Mans.
yeah, I knew that. Up to 3. 3 was okay. I
He made-
liked 3.
he made
Could have been
an
better, but-
Made an appearance in Seabiscuit,
Is that the
No,
one
that-
about the horse or the one about
Nah.
the seahorse?
the horse racing one,
Okay. Oh, like Secretariat.
and then came back to do Great Gatsby, which was...
Was he in The Great Gatsby?
Which was a renowned film. He played Nick Carraway.
I don't know what that is.
If you've never seen The Great Gatsby, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't suggest seeing it. And I certainly
Really?
wouldn't
I don't
suggest...
think I've seen it. I've
I
read
certainly
the book.
wouldn't suggest reading the book.
Oh, I read the book.
The book is tiresome.
Yeah, it's kind of...
And the film is just so
it's
tiresome as well.
long-winded.
So I wouldn't suggest.
I always have
suggest
that
watching
intellectually tied to, Mortal Engines. Remember when we read that in English? That thing about the movie.
Mortal Engines.
Yeah.
I can't remember that, but I can remember Kingdom by the Sea.
Kingdom by the Sea was a classic.
I'll see if I can find the extract.
Do you remember Mortal Engines? With the cities where they run legs moving and they have to go and scavenge things. Kind of like Mad Max, but for, shitty kids, pretty much. That's what it was like. You had to go around and scavenge, get food and oil. Wasn't too bad. One of the best books we read in English. I was a big fan of Blood Brothers. I was a big fan of M.A.S.S, despite the fact it was spoiled for me on the first page.
Well, if you remember, I'm trying to find it now and I can't really find it. In Kingdom by the Sea was an extract.
Oh, is this the Mars bar?
Where...
Is this where he tries to nonce the kid with the Mars bar?
Let me put this in context. Okay, so everyone listening at home, everyone, you there, the one person still listening.
Hi, how you doing? Email in for a free t-shirt.
Kingdom by the Sea is basically a book set in World War II, in which an orphan disappears and gets sent away to a seaside village. And there's a very, very weird man there. I can't for the life of me remember his name. I cannot for the life of me remember his name. And I've just Googled it.
It's like Mr. Haygarth or Mr. Hogarth or some shit.
Don't start dropping names. Because if there is a Mr. Haygarth or a Mr. Hogarth out there and we tell this story, they're in serious trouble. But
yeah, they're going to be the Mars bar nonce from World War II, aren't they? You know what I mean?
But basically there's a scene where he offers this young boy a Mars bar in exchange for him dropping his pants. Basically.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember reading it, and we had a friend called Jim.
Yeah, that name has been changed for anonymity, but Jim, if you're out there, you know who you are.
And when we were reading this book out, very delicate subject, paedophilia and child abuse and sexual abuse, and our friend Jim could not contain his laughter.
Yeah, we were year 7.
Whether he sort of looked back and went, "Oh my god, that's happened to me," I don't know.
No, I don't think it was a nervous laugh. I think it was just a...
I feel like it probably did happen to him just without a Mars bar. It's probably something worse, like a Lion bar or a Twix.
A Lion bar's better than Mars bar.
Then again, for a Twix, I'd want to do. I want them to do it twice.
Jesus.
I mean, it's a thinner bar, so it'd be a shorter amount of time, but you'd want to happen at least twice.
Touch. So you put your kex like halfway down twice. Is that what you do?
Well, no. I mean, I'd want them down.
You'd want them down.
But I'd want them down twice, but maybe just for a short amount of time.
This is kind of topical because that was we're not even going to give him that the time of day, but that American journalist, I don't even want to say his name on a podcast to be honest, but he's the one who condoned paedophilia and he's had a lot of problems with trans people lately.
What?
The homosexual journalist.
Who?
Okay, we'll say the name then, considering you're not on to it. That Milo Yiannopoulos, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know who this is.
You don't know who this is? Okay. He was banned from a lot of universities for doing sort of hate speeches and things. And lots of people sort of been on about this.
Oh my word,
he's sort of sexist.
He looks awful.
He's sexist and I think it's transphobic. I'm not really up on that lingo, ladies and gents, but he is not a good dude.
Well, he seems like he's an actor by the looks of things.
Well, no, that's the thing. When I first heard of him, I thought like, oh, this is like Alan Partridge. This guy's playing a character to wind people up.
Apparently, he's been dubbed as an internet supervillain.
Yeah, he's an asshole,
and that's by the BBC.
It's like also, I was reading about this the other day. Also, you know another thing I learned? You know Pepe the meme, like Pepe the Frog, like rare Pepes and all that.
If you've never seen Pepe the Frog, ladies and gentlemen, it's basically a frog with big bulging eyes, and it's very poorly drawn. But yes, that one's Pepe.
So Pepe and people collect rare Pepes. That is now a symbol for the far right. Oh, sorry, the far left. That's now a fascist thing. Like, and I read this the other day and was like, they took Pepe. Like, this is worse than the Sudetenland. Like, this is awful.
You came very close there to saying that it was far right, and I think that would have been the most interesting propaganda ever for a far right movement to have. Yeah, it's like a frog.
The communists turn up with the black flags and black jackets, and then they got the Pepe the Frog. Well, it's even weird.
Like a mascot.
It's even weird if a fascist to have it. Like Hitler's got his little armband with a Pepe the Frog face on it. Like, you know, I think that's creepy.
Yeah, the swastika's out, mate. The swastika's out.
Swastika's out. It's old news. But that's exactly how it happened. The same thing with swastika. Swastika was a Hindu symbol for peace.
I don't understand.
I realise this show has just been me venting a lot, and
Okay,
a lot of people can email in and be like, "What? You fucking said this?" I'm like,
So we'll bring it back. If you could be a Hollywood actor, who would you be?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Brilliant.
Okay, so topic 2. Thanks for that, Steve. I want to know what are your favourite TV shows. What are your favourite TV shows at the moment? What are your favourite TV shows of all time? Because I think we talk a lot about the same 3 or 4 TV shows over and over again.
We are heavily into
We do Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
We do Partridge.
Occasionally Scrubs.
And we do Scrubs. We don't do Scrubs for a while. We should do more Scrubs.
Mainly, we just tend to do shows that are topical to us in our lives and have been there for a long time.
So we just loop through the same sort of shit. I do a lot of Friends as well. I just want to know what you're interested in. And this is another reason that we're doing this podcast. I want to ask questions. Because it's quite possible you could tell me a show now and I'm going to say, oh, why didn't you tell me that 12 years ago, you absolute fucking fuckknuckle.
I feel like you're not going to say that.
Okay, right.
At all.
Okay, well, we'll fucking see how this fucking goes.
Right
so
now...
what do you want to do? You want to quick fire? We go back one each. So you talk about one, I'll talk about one.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that. It seems like a fair plan.
You can spin it out.
Okay, so I'll go first. Celebs go dating.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, pitch me on it. I don't know what this is. Is it just the title?
Basically, it's a bunch of celebrities.
And they go dating.
Who aren't really celebrities.
You know, what do you mean they're not celebrities?
It's just like reality TV stars.
Oh, so I haven't heard of any.
Or like the kid from University with the big hair.
Isn't he like 12?
Well, he was when they came out. He's 21 now. Believe it or not.
Time flies. He's our age.
Yeah, time flies. So it's basically them, and they go on dates.
What, with other celebrities?
It is what it says on the tin.
With other celebrities?
Oh no, with civilians.
People?
With civilians.
Civilians.
You say normal. You say not real people.
Well, like non-famous people.
Yeah, non-famous people. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, so that's it. So it's like, what's that? Is it just ripping off all the other dating shows where they're like, what's it called? First dates? Is that a thing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So it's just, I think we watched that in uni once on a slow day when the chase wasn't on.
But it's, celebs go dating. It's fun. It's good.
It just sounds garbage. Like, my dates are bad enough. I don't want to watch somebody else's.
It's humorous.
I mean, it's not. It's harrowing.
I feel like there's some funny moments in there. Can't name one off the top of my head.
I was gonna say, you got to pitch me on this because this sounds.
But
like, is this a show that I would ever like?
Email in if you watch Celebs Go Dating.
Yeah, or in the comments below.
I feel like anybody listening to this isn't going to watch Celebs Go Dating, but it is fun.
And I feel like the people at the start who ran off by talking about the Nazis we probably should have put this topic first, really. Well, we'll sort that out in the edit. No, we won't. It's too much effort. Okay, so Celebs Go Dating is your favourite show at the moment?
Not my favourite, but it's certainly one that I'm interested in.
Holy shit. Fuck happened to you, man? You used to be cool.
Go on.
I mean, where do you start? I don't know. Game of Thrones, big fan of Game of Thrones, looking forward to that coming back.
Never seen an episode.
Never seen an episode of Game of Thrones.
Never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. I've never ever been interested.
First season, very sex heavy.
I feel like if I wanted to do that, I could just go on my laptop and just search for things like that.
Yeah, you type in titties and titties come up. The internet's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I
feel like I might try that theory now.
You're just going to type in titties and see if titties come up. We're just going to do that now. Images. Safe search off.
It's not what you think.
Oh, wow.
It's not what you think.
It's all memes. Take your safe search off. What are you doing?
It's off.
It's off. Oh, I see a nipple. We're alright. We're okay. There you go. Yep.
There's a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, just so everybody can see what I'm seeing.
Oh my god.
There's a woman with dogs
tattooed on her
breasts.
Snavenses.
It's bizarre.
Not weird.
But it's at the same time, it's amazingly erotic.
Sad thing is, this isn't that far away from Game of Thrones. Like, we haven't segued that far. It's still just nipples. No, it's great. Great story. Great mythos. The books are very good. Similar to sort of the Tolkien and Star Wars expanded universes sort of things I'm a big fan of. That sort of shit.
Okay.
Big fan of Game of Thrones.
Hasn't really sold it.
Oh, I'd recommend it.
Probably still not going to watch it.
Oh, it's a 5-star show.
I'll go for X on the Beach.
You're just picking garbage. Is that what this is?
I feel like
Pitch this one on me. Is it as it sounds? Your ex-girlfriend's on a beach.
It's a mixture of celebrities and non-celebrities.
Oh, I hate the beach.
And
so I'm already out.
Basically, they go on a holiday to a villa.
Right.
And they're stuck in this villa for, I believe it's 8 weeks, and then they go and then they They have intercourse. They get to know each other.
Which they're all fucking each other.
And then exes arrive on the beach, and it just stirs things up a little.
This sounds fucking horrendous.
It's amazing.
Me and you have different, very, very, very fucking different opinions of television.
I feel like you'd love it. Do you watch Geordie Shore?
No. Why the fuck would I watch that trash?
Well,
I hate people from Newcastle. We know this.
I was going to say...
No offence to anyone listening from Newcastle, but I do hate you all indiscriminately.
Aaron from Geordie Shore's on it.
I thought you were going to say we had a write-in then, because you went to his laptop and put his hands on it. He was like, Aaron from Geordie Shore says, fuck you. I'm like, well, fuck you too, Aaron. Seriously though, Aaron, being a guest on the podcast, you're pulling views. Back to me. BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, I quite like BoJack Horseman.
BoJack
I haven't seen anything past season 2, episode 7.
Oh, you wanted a masterful episode.
I just stopped watching.
There's a great episode in season 3. I'm not going to spoil it because it's phenomenal. There's a dog next door, ladies and gentlemen.
If anyone can hear that, it's actually my dog.
Is it really?
From downstairs. I don't know what he's doing.
Ozzy.
But he's having a bit of a fit.
Yeah, BoJack Horseman, fantastic. Little elevator pitch. There's this horse who was a TV star in the 80s. Now he's an alcoholic and his career's fallen apart. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's fucking phenomenal.
It is
great
fabulous.
animation. Good cast of characters, from Vincent Adultman, who's 3 kids in a jacket, all the way to...
Well, no, that's never actually...
He's 3 kids in a jacket.
That's never revealed.
I'm sorry,
but it's never revealed.
I can see that being a big plot twist in season... I don't think it's revealed in season 3 either, spoilers. But I think in season 4... I can't remember, I haven't watched it in a while. But that's really good. Another show on Netflix which is coming back next week as we're recording this on March 10th. No, in a few weeks as we record this, March 10th. I don't know dates. Is Love, which is phenomenal. With Gillian Jacobs from Community. And another guy written by Judd Apatow, who did all the...
I feel like I could watch that, but I'm probably not going to get invested in it.
The first season's awesome. The only problem is there's a different thing called Love, which is just pretty much an hour and a half of fucking. And I was in... uni, and I spoke to my supervisor and they're like, oh, what you like watching Netflix? I was like, oh, that show Love. And I meant, the really sweet romantic one instead of, the 24-hour Pound Town one. And they sort of crossed those wires and said, oh, I couldn't get into that, there's too much sex in it. I was like, really? There was only like one lesbian thing in the first episode, which there was. And then they were like, oh.
But in reality...
He just watches 24-hour.
He's watching porn. He's watching porn.
Just fucking jacking a microphone off right now. I'm going to put that back. Yeah, Love as well. So BoJack Horseman will Love. So I did 2, so you can have a 2
I feel like right now I don't really watch any more television.
So you just watch those 2 shows, that's what you watch?
Yeah.
What do you watch on Netflix?
I don't watch Netflix. I don't have Netflix.
What the fuck are you doing?
I've got Cody.
Oh, what do you watch on Cody? You just watch that shit?
No, I don't really tend to watch anything on Cody. I've just got that.
So what do? You playing a lot of games now? So?
No. I just...
sit and be.
I live.
We got a lot of work to do, to be fair. We are working.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I was trying to bail you out.
I'm not doing anything. I literally sit here for hours and I can just endlessly watch time go by.
As time goes by. There you go, that's a show.
Carpe diem, ladies and gentlemen.
Carpe diem, ladies and gentlemen.
Carpe diem.
Is As Time Goes By the one with Compo? Oh, that's Last of the Summer Wine, isn't it, with Compo? The bloke they always put in the wheelbarrow.
God, we were talking about this yesterday. I went on a family meal yesterday. And we were talking about Last of the Summer Wine, and my dad was saying there's two plot lines. It's either you got to help Compo get the woman, or Compo needs someone to help him get the woman.
That's the thing. Compo was the key that he was the fucking keystone that kept that bridge of a show together. And he died. The actor died, and there's like 3 seasons after.
Oh, the actor died. I thought the character died.
No, the actor died.
Oh wow.
And there's like 3 because he's old, and there's like 3 seasons after it where like they're putting it together.
So basically, Last of the Summer Wine, for anyone that hasn't seen Last of the Summer Wine,
that's what I'm talking
you
about.
lucky bastards.
Yeah, it is garbage.
Is a British, and I'm doing the whole
Joey. Quotes. There's big air quotes.
Sitcom. That lasted quite a long time. Started in 1973.
37 years or something. Isn't it? You know when the last episode was? I know this. You know when the last episode was?
2010.
Yeah, because I said 37 years. Yeah, you were right.
29th of August or something stupid.
Are you reading it off the screen?
I'm reading it off the screen, yeah.
Okay.
It's on the screen.
I knew it was 2010. Yeah, so it's about 3 old people, 3 pretty much old age pensioners, and the 3 guys, their wives die. Oh, but no, they get to have fun and adventures with each other because they never got to explore the North Yorkshire Dales. Yay! Oh wait, that's even worse. So that's what the entire show's about. It's about these three old
like
people.
a really bad Three Men in a Boat.
It is, and Three Men in a Boat, it wasn't even that great.
That was... Who was that? Phil Jupitus? No, it wasn't Phil Jupitus.
The new series was Rory McGrath, Dara O'Brien,
Yeah, that's the one.
and the little the one who's with Mel Smith, Griff Jones, not Griff Rhys.
I don't know, and I feel like I could Google it, but
No,
I don't want to
It's the one who was in Not the
because I
9
don't want
O'Clock
that in
News.
my history.
Well, Griff Rhys Jones is great. He's in Not the 9 O'Clock News. That's class. They're also in Alas, Smith and Jones, which is a good sketch show. Sketch comedy is something that we should talk about because that is phenomenal.
Well, if you say so.
Okay, so next segment we're going to introduce is something we referenced it earlier on, I think, unless we deleted that. We deleted a lot of shit. By an author called Chuck Klosterman, who did these hypotheticals. So these are hypothetical questions which lead to more interesting conversations. And basically he got sick of...
I feel like we need some of them
right
right now.
We need, because we just had... How long have we been recording?
36 minutes.
Jesus H, fuck. Okay. So... So the basic gimmick of it is... some people are extremely good at making small talk. These people are better known as idiots. These are the kind of humans who can talk to a stranger for 40 minutes without learning anything essential about who they are.
We have literally done that.
Well, no, because we know each other. We just chatted about...
37 minutes we've done that.
Yeah, instead of 40
so
minutes.
technically, we're not idiots.
We're 2 minutes ahead. That's what we are. They have conversations in public that are ultimately no different than silence in an empty room. I refuse to be that kind of person. I refuse to make small talk. I refuse. I don't care what the situation is or what the protocol is supposed to be. I see no value in asking someone a friendly, non-adversarial question if neither party cares what the answer is.
I feel like we don't need to know the whole thing.
I'm winding it up before you interrupted. I mean, it's a big card. So it's a deck of 50 cards. Essentially, each one of them's got some sort of hypothetical question. Now I'm going to open it up, and Steve is going to pick one for us. And half of them are fucking garbage.
Okay, I feel like I want that green one there.
Okay, go for it. You want me to read this up?
Ooh.
This is my gimmick.
This is fun. This is interesting. This is exciting.
Sarcastically. Right. You have won a prize.
Ooh!
The prize has two options. You can choose either, but not both. The first option is a year in Europe with a monthly stipend. Stipend? Is that how you pronounce that?
Stipend?
Stipend? First option is a year in Europe with a monthly stipend of $2,000, which isn't much good in Europe, but you can convert it. We're going to say $2,000.
A stipend, for everyone that doesn't know, is just a fixed sum of money.
Yeah, so you get paid $2,000 a month to go and spend on things. And your room and board's free, so it's just $2,000 to spend. Second option is you get 10 minutes on the moon. Which one of these do you choose?
Now, my big concern here, and the big concern that immediately leapt into my head is, do I have astronaut equipment?
Yeah, you do.
Or am I just on the moon as I am now?
You're fine. And you can come back. So you get 10 minutes and you come back.
Because I feel like I'd be very cold. Right now I'm wearing Vans and no socks.
Yeah,
so right now I would be very, very cold on the moon. So what, I get the whole gear?
Yeah, you get the whole astronaut gear and then you come back.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Does that mean I have 10 minutes of oxygen?
No, you just get 10 minutes now, like, right? Buzz Aldrin's like, right, come on.
You're
taking the piss now.
Okay, so let's say I didn't come back.
Well, no, you have. That's the whole point of the gimmick.
No, but let's say that I didn't.
Right.
What happens?
You die.
But how much oxygen do I have?
I don't know, whatever space you can hold. Was it like 3 hours?
What happens if I get to the moon and it's...
Check that, people. Huh?
It's not what I think it is.
What's a moon?
And it's...
What do you think it is? That's no moon. That's a space station.
And it's like... Because this brings up... Have we been to the moon? Have we really been to the moon? Or am I just going to be lobbied into like...
You remember that moment when I said you're going to say something?
Or am I just going to be lobbied into...
You're going to say something
like
for the past 12 years,
a big studio. And it's going to be the moon. Answer me that.
I don't have anything for that. I don't know what you're asking me.
I'm asking you, did we go to the moon? Because I don't want.
You're asking me, did we go to the moon?
Because I don't want to say yes to 10 minutes on the moon if it's 10 minutes in Pinewood Studios.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
No. What?
Right, listen, America.
Yeah.
Went to the moon.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Put those air quotes down. Yeah.
Supposedly.
What do you mean supposedly? They went to the moon?
Where's your proof? Have you been to the moon?
No, of course I haven't been to the moon. Look at me. I'm probably over the
Have
height
I been to the
limit.
moon?
No, you're over the height limit, probably.
Has your mum been to the moon?
I mean, I don't know. I've asked. Probably. That's the type of thing she
If
do.
we could go to the moon,
She lived in Singapore for a while.
everyone would be doing it.
No, but that's the point. It's expensive.
It'd be like going to Spain on holiday.
No,
Everyone would be going to the moon on
you
holiday.
get the shits on the moon. Like,
Everyone would go to the moon on holiday.
it's not a holiday thing.
I feel like
It's
everyone would do it.
It's not a holiday thing. It's like it cost like billions of dollars in today's money in 1969 for them to ship it up and
Yeah, but people have billions
show
of
the
dollars.
Russians.
So, like, Bill Gates.
Well, like what's his name? Elon
Instead
Musk
of
is
going
doing
on-
it. Elon Musk is doing it now. The American.
But is he?
Yeah, he's working.
But is he actually
it's
going to
called
the moon?
SpaceX. Yeah, he's working on SpaceX. To go to space, the moon and Mars. So he's putting
But is he
money
actually
towards
going to the moon?
it. He probably will. Yeah, in the next, let's say 5 years. So this is a little time capsule. Let's say 5 years time. If they team up with NASA, which is something that Trump wants to do, which is going to be quite good, probably. That might.
But I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced they went to the moon, or you're not convinced we're going to the moon?
I'm not convinced they went.
Right.
I
Help me out here, ladies and gents.
I still don't feel...
You don't think people went to the moon?
No?
How?
I don't understand. What? How? I just don't... They just didn't go?
But they did go. It's so...
Right, no. If we went to the moon, there'd be moon people.
No.
And no,
Wouldn't. No atmosphere. Wouldn't.
Well, people and things find a way of life.
People and things find a way of life.
So, like...
Fucking hell.
If the Earth was in the position the moon is now, we'd still be alive because we'd find a way.
Yeah, we're still in the Goldilocks zone,
And
which is why it works.
therefore, the moon, life on the moon exists.
No.
So if life on the moon existed, moon people would have come down with us.
No. Not at all.
Have you never seen what's that kids TV show with the moon people?
Oh, the fucking clangers. Is that what you're on about?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
but like, no, I feel like no people live on the moon.
No, they don't. No. Like I can't remember the exact number. Eugene, what's his face, was the last one to go, and he died the other week.
Yeah, because he knows that it's a conspiracy and he let it get on.
No, he
never went to the moon.
Fucking Buzz Aldrin and punch you square in the fucking face right now. And I got half a mind to do it too.
People live in Antarctica.
Not many.
No, but people do.
Yeah, because
so why can't people live on the
moon?
moon?
A station there. We can. It's just expensive.
Alright,
People are going to live there probably just after we die.
So it's like £80 a week for a house on Smithdown.
It's not a question of rent. It's a question of like cost of like getting there. It costs like $1 million a pound.
But you're not going to be paying for a return ticket, are you?
I mean, that's a hell of a point. But like, if you want, like, that's, I don't know, that's an expensive train. It's like saying if you move into, well, I'm not going to say Newcastle. If you move into like Glasgow or somewhere.
No, but like, it's just like me saying, oh, I'm moving to Australia.
Yeah.
If I move to Australia, I'm not going to pay for a return ticket here.
Yeah, but you can afford a ticket there. That's my point.
But people can afford a ticket to the moon.
Yeah, but nobody's offering flights. That's what Elon Musk is going for. He's trying to set up the infrastructure. It's like saying, I want to go to Australia, and you say, well, I'm seasick, can't I fly? And it's like 1800, and they're like, no, you dick. Like, that's where we are now. We're like before planes.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, forget it. That's it. We're just going to move on.
Forget it.
So, which one did you pick? The year in Europe with $2,000 a month, or the 10 minutes on the moon?
Europe. The moon just seems like too much of a hassle.
Great. Okay, so that's all we've got time for this week. Any criticisms? Which I'm sure there'll be a lot. Anything you want to...
Can I offer some?
Yeah, we'll have a debrief after this. Anything you want us to talk about topic-wise? Any changes to the format of the show? Anything you want us to introduce? More than welcome. We're just interested in having a little bit more fun, having some more interesting conversations. As always, we end every show with a copyright strike. Steve, what you got for me this week?
Okay. The song by a black guy.
Great. Thanks, everyone.